It's Monday, which means it's Mortgage Monday, and time to get the best tips for home buying and refinancing. I'm here with Chong Yi of the Yi team at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, and he is joined this week by Dave Savage, the owner and founder of Mortgage Coach. He's a mobile tech pioneer who's committed to educating and preparing lenders for the digital mortgage revolution. Welcome to both of you.
Hey, Kristen.
Chong, good to see you. Dave, great to have you here. So I want to start with you, though. Mortgage Coach, what is this all about?
So Mortgage Coach helps the best loan officers provide the best advice for families that are thinking about buying a home or refinancing a home.
Okay, so it's taking something that could be very complicated or convoluted for home buyers, maybe even for first-time home buyers, especially.
Stressful rent versus own analysis. So helping families make a better decision around the mortgage and around home ownership.
So what made you decide to create this?
You know, I was a loan officer once upon a time,
Okay.
and it was one of those things where I wish I had this better way of doing things, and that led to the invention of Mortgage Coach almost 20 years ago.
Wow, well, it's all about Chong. We talk all the time about how home buying and refinancing has gone into the digital age. We talk about, the online listings and postings, and this is just a continuation of that, of making it easier and less stressful, not for home buyers, but for you as well.
Absolutely. Music to my ears. And I got to tell you, this is a bit of an honor for me. It's a huge honor, actually, because Dave, you may not know this, but he's been a mentor of mine for a very long time. And our Mortgage Coach, right?
Yeah, Mortgage Coach. It's yours now.
It's the greatest technology, and it's been a game changer for me, because what it does is it separates the average loan officer with the new digital mortgage advisor of tomorrow. But what it really does is it helps us illustrate the benefits of certain loan programs and different loan scenarios.
Okay.
And what it does is it allows us to, and I think there's something showing right now,
yeah.
But it allows us to be able to give different options so we can maximize both your short-term and long-term wealth as it relates to mortgage and the owning of the home.
And lays it out so simply for any of us in layman's terms.
So our goal is to make the loan officer the hero.
Right.
So they're providing options beyond the average loan officer and help the family make a more confident decision. So it's like, oh wow, the mortgage is confusing. Should I pay points? Should I not pay points? Should I do a 5-year or 30-year? Make it easy for the family and make the loan officer a hero.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, because home buying is stressful, and somebody wants to know that they are getting into their dream home the right way, paying the right amount of money, and just want it to be a nice, smoothless transition, which is what you guys want for the home buyer or home seller to have to feel as well.
Absolutely, and I think that nowadays there's a commoditization. They're making
good.
The idea of the mortgage is becoming a commodity, and in actuality, it should be looked at it the other way. Like, I mean, nowadays you can go online, get a loan. You could actually walk into a grocery store and get a loan, right? But getting a mortgage is not like buying toothpaste or buying anything at a grocery store. It affects you long term. Affects the way how your finances and how your wealth is going to be created, or over the life of your world, right? Financial world. So for us, we're looking at a different way to convey our message, and I think that I can talk about what we can do with certain down payment strategies, but at the end of the day, it's hard to convey that. It's hard to illustrate that unless we have something that's kind of cool, right? And with the video and the Mortgage Coach in general, my goodness, there are so many things we can do to make it easier for you to understand.
Well, think about home buying is a visual process. You are buying something visual. That's why the staging is important. That's why all this is important, and you're just adding to that to make that visual. I mean, that's what we're in there for.
Yeah. Well, visual. I think a lot of families, they just think of monthly payment, cash to close, and they don't look at, well, what's that going to cost me over 5 years, and which loan's better. And should I prepay my mortgage so that I pay off my home faster? Should I invest that difference? And so we take those things that can be complex, most loan officers don't even talk about, most families don't even know to ask about, and we make that easy.
And then for refinancing as well.
Absolutely.
It comes as a major tool.
And this is actually, the refinancing part is awesome, because in a lot of cases we can say, all right, well, even if you're getting a higher interest rate, let's talk about if you were to pay down some debts. Right, and let's look at the overall liabilities compared to where it would be. And I think you've heard me say this all the time. Like, too often times, we as consumer, we're putting different buckets of liabilities as different buckets. So you can have your mortgage, you have your credit card, you can have your car loan, you can have your student loan, right?
Right.
In actuality, like, even if your mortgage payment goes up and you're able to pay down or pay off all the other debts, at the end of the day, you're going to have a bigger return on investment because you're going to pay less overall.
Okay.
And Mortgage Coach allows us to illustrate that.
It's a total cost analysis. So families looking to get a loan, don't just get a fee worksheet, one option, closing costs, get a total cost analysis, cost over time.
Awesome. And can I just make one analogy?
Real quick, go for it.
I messed this up last time, but it's my shoe analogy.
Okay.
So you can, and I know you love shoes, I do too, but I feel like there's so many shoes options that are out there, but the problem we have is that not every shoe fits every person. So the technology that we have with Mortgage Coach and with the total cost analysis allows us to be able to get the best shoe that fits your foot.
That's a good way to end on that one. Chong, Dave, thanks so much, you guys, for being here and informing all of us. If you want to inquire about a new mortgage or refinancing, you can contact Chong Yi and the Yi team at theYiTeam.com. This segment was sponsored by the Yi team at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Andy?